Look, I made a video yesterday saying how trash this game is, and this game is very indeed trash. I mean, I had a lot of positive report and a lot of negative. Nigga, this game is trash. I'm trying to save lives. I don't give a fuck about your hate comment. This game is trash. Do not buy this. It's not worth the money. As you can see in these clips, this game is dog shit. If you buy this shit, you just wasted your money. I worked shift at McDonald's to get this game because it was overhyped. I'll never will buy this shit ever again.
So in text, the website is called TechSpot, just in case you've never seen this website before. But in TechSpot's benchmarking of Cyberpunk, they show you benchmarks for 1080p, 1440p, and 4K gamers. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this game never should have been released on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X. It should have been forced to wait until the Xbox Series X and the PS5 came to market. As you can see right here, 1080p gameplay in ultra quality. That's with every setting turned way up. And this is on a PC, obviously. You get on a 3090 like I have, but because it has so much video memory, 24 gigabytes, and yeah, I paid dearly for that. This card was basically $1,955 with tax. You get between 84 frames per second and 116 frames per second. The average is at least 84, at least. But however, the vast majority of people who are in the computer gaming market, according to Steam, have a GTX 1060 because most of them are playing this game on laptops. See, one thing you got to remember is because of the Bitcoin craze, a lot of people bought their computers with low-end graphics cards because the high-end graphics cards were being either scalped or they were being purchased outright because everybody was trying to build a mining rig in order to mine Bitcoin. So the majority of the people who are playing this game are playing it on a GTX 1660. Now, the GTX 1660 does not include the new ray tracing effects, which gives you darker shadows, and it gives you more reflections, and it gives you more transparency in certain windows. Anybody who's playing on a 1660 with 6 gigabytes of video memory should be getting about 30 to 36 frames per second, but that's only if they're playing in 1080p. Now, as far as 4K is really, that's for like I won't even say pro gamers, because the thing about it is all you have to do is have a big wallet or a big credit card. You can go right out there and you can get yourself a brand new 4K monitor. You can get yourself a brand new supercomputer. You can get yourself this 3090. But the thing about it is the vast majority of people are not playing in 4K. They're really playing in 1080p or they're playing on 1440p. Now, as you can see, with ultra quality of 4K, if you have a 3090 like me, your performance drops from 84 all the way down to about 39. 30 frames per second is playable. Most people will say they don't want to play if it's not at least 60 frames per second. Here's the problem, though. The technology right now for this game particularly doesn't even exist to really give you a solid 60 frame per second gameplay. Damn sure you're not getting 120 frames per second. Now, somebody sooner or later is going to make a video where they show this game running in SLI. That means that they probably have 2 cards that are connected together, such as the 3090, or even, I want you to notice something, all the AMD cards, even AMD's best, the 6900 XT and the 6800 XT, even their best cards are way below the 3090. And that's the reason why I keep going with RTX GeForce cards, specifically the RTX 3090 that I just bought. Now, if you're talking about 4K, once you go below 30 frames per second, the game basically becomes damn near unplayable. The closer you are to 30, the better. But now I want you to think about the vast majority of the people in the market have a 1660, so they're getting 10 frames per second. That is absolutely unplayable. So why am I saying that? If you are a person right now who has not purchased this game and you don't have at least a 2080, and I'm going to move away from the 4K settings. If we go to 1440, which is more reasonable, because anybody who has, like, say, a 34-inch gaming monitor like this purchased within the last 2 or 3 years, you'd most likely be playing in 1440p, not 4K, right? And if not 1440p, you're probably playing in 1080, because a lot of those gaming monitors also came in 1080 if they were curved. But anyway, 1440p at ultra quality for all of the best looking settings and detail. If you have the 2080 or the 2080 Super, you're above 30 frames per second. The 2070 can pull it off because the 2070 also has 8 gigabytes of memory. But now if you go down to the majority of the people in the gaming market who have a 1660 or a 1660 Super, you're getting way below 30. Now, this 24 is still playable, but you're not getting all the ray tracing effects. You're not getting any of that. Now, Sony itself and CD Projekt Red. Now, I was looking at, what is this called? Tech Power Up. And Tech Power Up was talking about CD Projekt Red. Those are the people who actually made the game. They have basically said that they're apologizing. So they've issued a letter, more corporate nonsense. They apologize to console gamers for buggy Cyberpunk 2070 release. Let me tell you like this. These people took a very long time to put this game on the market. The reason why was because they knew that the consoles weren't going to be able to run it. And I guess they were waiting for the PlayStation 5. They were waiting for the Xbox Series X. They knew that these consoles weren't going to be able to run this game. They never should have released this game. Anybody who actually purchased this game for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, they should get all of their money back. That should be automatic refund. So, let's just take a look at their letter. So it says, first of all, blah, 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 all fake corporate bullshit. Nobody cares about just fake apology. Second, we will fix bugs and crashes. Yeah, you'll fix them on the PC, but you'll never be able to fix them on the consoles. The problem isn't bugs. The problem is the fact that this game is not capable of running on such low-end hardware. Finally, we would always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied. We appreciate it if you would give us a chance, but if you're not pleased with the game, don't want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund your copy. Okay, good. That's the important part. So Sony refunds Cyberpunk. So Sony is basically saying, if you purchase Cyberpunk and you're really not happy, guess what? You can get a refund. But I believe they're doing it on a case-by-case basis because the overwhelming negatives have been so high. Whenever you see a game spend this much time in development hell, you automatically know that there's a problem. And I was on the fence about this game too. I honestly didn't want to buy it because I was like, wait a minute, if they're having this much problem and they had to keep on pushing the release dates back, I don't trust it. So bottom line is, I bought it the day before it came out, but I already knew that at the time that I had the hardware necessary to play it. So what they're trying to say right here, and notice that they're showing PC gameplay. And I can see the difference right away with the PC gameplay because you can see the bright lights and the shadows and whatnot. And I have to say, the game itself is amazing. Like, it's basic for people who are waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. This game really is amazing. I was playing it yesterday, and I was hiding behind a bush, and I was shooting at a sniper, and the other sniper was shooting back at me, and his bullets were literally tearing the leaves off of the bushes that I was sitting next to. The amount of lighting effects that they have in this game are absolutely amazing. So the amount of people who you can see on the streets, I found that interesting. I found the amount of details everywhere in this game. I thought that was absolutely amazing. And the places feel crowded. A lot of the people, there are some glitches where some of the NPCs don't know what they should be doing. But I have to say, they've captured the atmosphere of what a game like this should be very, very well. And I've been posting videos of gameplay, and up till now, I've been very, very impressed. And the more I play it, the more I see in it, which I find interesting. To tell you the truth, the gunplay isn't my favorite, and the reason why is because it's not simple, straightforward gunplay like you see in Call of Duty. It's more like playing Borderlands. I don't like shooting people and seeing numbers of damage hits popping out of their bodies. That's something that you see in RPGs. I don't need to see the numbers because it makes it feel too arcadey to me. I don't think there's a way to turn that off. But ultimately, yeah, the game is, I have to say, the game is really amazing. But again, if you have a PlayStation 4 or if you have an Xbox One, and you have the first generation Xbox One, if you don't like the Xbox One X, I don't even think can handle this game properly. What you really need to do is wait. And they should have never released it. They should have waited. Yeah, see, this is the low-end console. This is the high-end console. They should have waited to release this game. They should have made it so that this game was like a launch title or something for PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. They should have never released this game on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So if you did buy PlayStation 4 or Xbox One's version of this, what you really should be doing is you should be demanding your money back. So that's just what I'm saying. You can tell me how you feel about it in the comments. Because I'm a YouTuber, you already know that I'm pretty much determined to have as good a PC experience as possible because technically I'm a content producer and I'm doing streaming. So basically when you're a YouTuber and you have a computer as high-end as mine where you can afford to buy a 3090 or a 3080 or something, a lot of the YouTube traffic is going to come to your channel because they're going to look and find out if you're playing games, what is the game supposed to look like, right? Now, YouTube does have some issues. For instance, if you're not using a 4K capture card, you may not be able to upload your gameplay in 4K. The thing about it is, when you're playing in ultra settings at 1080p, the vast majority of the market is really going to be playing these games in 1080p at ultra settings. They're not really going to be playing at 4K 120 or 4K 60. So I had to go out and get this 3090, and I had upgraded all the way from a 2080 Ti through a 3080 and now to the 3090 FTW3. And that means that I'm at the very, very 1%, the 1 percentile of all of gamers who are currently playing these games. When you have a 3090, you're at the tippy top of performance. If you have a 3080, you're also doing pretty well. If you have a 2080 Ti, you're also doing pretty well. The problem is, to play this stuff and to do content creation, it's really, really expensive. So that's something that needs to be remembered. Once again, my video card costs more than 2 Xbox Series X's and 2 PlayStation 5s. So when you're talking about having to buy hardware like that, you're really talking about a value proposition that most gamers aren't going to be able to deal with. And what I find so amazing about this game is, like, I watched a lot of sci-fi, like you watched Blade Runner, Babylon 5, and I just find it so amazing how they're able to capture the atmosphere and everything you'd expect, especially with the sound quality and the music. But they're able to capture the atmosphere of what you think that a distant future dystopia would be like. I just find that just so amazing. And that's why this game needs to be played on the PC. And I would say that considering how many systems have been scalped this year, like how difficult it is to get a PS5, how difficult it is to get an Xbox, you're probably better off actually taking your money and investing into a computer, because at least with a computer, and you'll be able to get video cards easily, because video card production is up again, and they also have newer cards coming out in order to address issues they had with the run that they released this year. I mean, if you invest in a PC, Xbox and PS5, you can always use their controllers like I'm doing to play this game right now. You can use their controllers on the PC to play these games. Yeah, you won't be able to play with your friends, but you will be able to get the real experience that you want out of the games that you want to play.
Hey, Rogue. Got the scratch. Got the cred for the helmet job.
Fine. Anders' helmet. Flick me the deets. 2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours. Must really need this guy.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you V.
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with biz, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe biz. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes?
Hang on,
I got it
gotta
all.
go.
Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
Right, go ahead.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
Hey, Pan Am?
So you're V. Where's my car?
Agree to help me, you'll find out.
Oh, fuck no. You will not jerk me around. Tell me where my car is.
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car. You go alone, you won't get him back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
One guy I gotta talk to. A corpo traveling by corp convoy.
No, I don't do abduct.
It's just one AV. Planned route will take it over Jackson Plains.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! Alright, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Want to tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the motherfucker screwed me over. Boz, I will take care of it. I just need you to give me a chance. Boz, come on. How many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed? You have my word. After dark? Okay. No, don't call off the meet. Just don't show up. I'll take care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, Boz. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
Boz? Vista Del Rey, Boz. Had no idea you drive for 6th Street.
Is that not allowed?
No, nothing wrong with it. They still wild about stars, stripes, and core Heartland values?
A strong word, Wild. And I don't care. They pay well. It's simple.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Don't seem too excited.
That's not your concern. I still have friends there.
Good, let's roll.
Get in.
This game is unfixable. I do not see this game ever making a comeback, bro. Maybe on next gen. But this is a disgrace. Look at this. Nigga just went through the fucking wall. Look at this, bro. He's through the wall, and y'all, oh man, you just mad. Your commentary is trash, just like your videos. Nigga, shut up, nigga. This shit. Look at this, bro. Look at this. I got a reason to be mad, nigga.
So, in summation, what I'm just going to say, because I've been posting gameplay as I've gone along, my entire adventure from beginning to end, for my first playthrough from this game. I think a lot of people probably got the short end of the stick this year because they weren't able to get the system or the video cards that they wanted on time. But I think more than anything this year, a lot of people are looking for an escape from reality because reality of coronavirus in 2020 really sucks. And this is a game that everybody really wants to play ultimately, but unless you have the hardware to do it, you're not going to be able to do it. This game right here actually makes a really good case for upgrading your computer or buying into a gaming computer more than it does for the console. And once again, this game never should have come out on PS4 or Xbox.
I don't know. There's a lot of bullshit going on. Oh, never mind. I was about to till I seen this. Look at that. Who did he throw out? The person wasn't even in the car. Look at this. Why is the car driving like that, bro? All right, I'm gone, man.